Ay, all work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for wherever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher.
Hello everyone, welcome to Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. I want to talk to you today about older woman dating younger guy and what sort of problem you could have and can you work. My answer is yes, this sort of relationship can definitely work. Not only it can work, it is one of the interesting relationship where for both sides it's dynamic and it's beneficial for both parties, this sort of relationship. Now every relationship are faced with the difficulty and the challenge, so it's not because an older woman or dating a younger guy that it won't work or it will work, as every relationship of every age, every situation can have their problem, like we all know. Now what's going on out there is older men been dating younger girl for centuries, and I will correct that. Older men been dating underage girls for centuries, and never you hear too many judgment or name calling of those men for their action and their preference. But it is not the same deal for older women. Either if you're dating a guy that is just 2 years old younger than you, for the older woman, she's getting the full package of judgment from everyone, especially from women. Now you're getting called the cohort, the pervert, and who knows else. And let's not even talk about when you talk with people that are close to you, the so-called friends, people that you meet every day, anyone. And when you talk about that your boyfriend, well, like mine before, is younger, 20 years age difference. For sure, me and him was not Macron and Brigitte, but yes, we had 20 years age difference. And for the people that I was talking to about him, some of them never met him, never talked to him, never saw him, automatically assumed that this guy was a loser. He was not worth nothing, he's an idiot. And yes, for many people this relationship will not work because he's too young, he cannot settle down. And everybody always talk to this about this settling down. Who's talking about settling down? This is just unfair. When you just meet someone and even if they are the same age than you, are you straight away thinking about settling down? The first thing you think is, oh my god, I like to be in the company of this person, I want to see them again. And you planning the next date and you live your life and see. But be aware that that is very different in the mind of many people. When you talk about you dating a woman 20 years old than you, or 2 years old, 5 years old than you, or you woman talking about a guy that you are dating that's younger than you, the reaction is completely different. The expectation is this relationship is already over. So please be prepared for the pressure of that. And let's not talk about family and friends, maybe not yours in my case, but the family and friends of this guy, because these people have seen this guy growing up. Some of his friends just started to see some girls for the first time. They're still at the university and the parents never seen their son or daughter with anybody else before. What do you bring at home? A woman that is 20 years old than him. Some people will not have any problem with this. Some parents will not have any problem with this. But some parents, especially some people that are religious or they have set an idea for their kids, and let's say the truth. Every parents had an idea of what they want for their kids. And some parents, yes, it was not the idea to see their daughter. Well, we will leave the daughter because the society is more acceptable when an older man is dating a younger girl, okay? But their son are bringing a woman, what? Not 2 years, not 5 years, not 10 years, but she's 20 years older than him. So you have some people out there, they are very smart. They will not say to their son, we don't accept your girlfriend. No, they will pretend we love her. But you, the relationship you have with them, it's zero existence. They will never ask anything about you and try to know you. And you just feel like you are temporary, you have not been accepted. And maybe the reason for, because they don't think that you and him will last. and that put another pressure on your relationship with this guy. Now many people will point out his age to me. He's just a baby, he's just a kid, he's just whatever. But to me, I want to make this clear to everyone in the world, because me, I am not a people pleaser, and I really do not care who think what, okay? For me, this guy is my man. I'm with him because I love him, and I love him more than anyone in the world. I don't care about his age. For me, he's a great man. He's somebody I will do anything for him, and I do not feel like I'm losing out on anything to be with this guy. And talking about his age, it's just nonsense. You know, you fall in love with somebody and you don't calculate, oh my god, it's okay to fall in love with this one because he's, you know, he's only 13 months younger than me, or is 30 months older than me. No. When I met my boyfriend, I listened to him and I thought he was the best thing in the world. I had the whole respect for him and the whole trust. I really trusted him 100%. Not in my mind I thought about settling down with him, putting the ring on his fingers. You know, I just lived the moment, and whatever I was doing for me, I shared with him, and I was so proud to do that with him. I didn't care of his age. So please everyone, don't bring problem that is not a problem inside of your relationship, because maybe the people, and I'm talking now about the woman, that have this issue, a younger guy, let's say 10, 20 years younger than you, are interested about you, are falling in love with you, and you maybe feel like you're old, you're not confident to be with this guy because they look good. You know, many guys of this age look very good, and then you find all kind of nonsense to bring to the table. Oh, he's young, he doesn't want to settle down, he doesn't want this, he doesn't want that, he's too much of this, is not enough of that, when it's nothing to do with that. It's everything to do with you. So you get to deal with it, you get to deal with your problem. It's the same for younger guy. Talking about the age, tell me for a minute, what is it that is missing about you? Okay, you still at school, you don't have your own car yet, you don't have money, you don't have a place yet, you live with mommy and daddy, and there's something called evolution. You will grow up and make your life and become someone. That's what's going on. And guess what? We all doing it. We all still doing that we are, you know, 43, 20. We all are still building up our life and building up ourselves. Now, when I was with this guy, I hear some of his friends telling me, oh, but you have lived and he hasn't lived yet. What is that supposed to mean? Where am I taking something from him? I lived and he hasn't lived yet? These people are saying some sentence they have not analyzed the meaning of it. Maybe this is living. Me being with him, we are living the best that we can and we can do. And he want to go out, he want to see friends, he want to travel, he want to study. Where is me stopping him? Just do it. What is it this thing about he hasn't lived yet and you have? When I look at that, the people are saying those things are people, what they're talking about here are about them. They started their life, they are seeing different girls. Well, let's not go another word and stay in reality, because when you hear those people, they say, I'm seeing different girl every night. No, listen, even Brad Pitt cannot get a new girl every night. Yeah, you can get some girls, but that doesn't mean every girl in the world is at your feet. Let's be real about that, okay? So for them is they are seeing girls sleeping with them and not committing, and that for them is living. So when they see these friends of them having the same age than them, getting with the older woman, and maybe the picture of the older woman, she wants to settle down, she wants kids, she wants that. But excuse me, last time I checked, younger girls, younger than 16, wanted the same thing. She wanted to get married, she wanted to settle. Breaking news for everyone out there, especially the men. Women, doesn't matter the age, in their mind, if they have a dream to be with a guy, it's not built on the idea to go left and right every night. Yes, women, girls little girls have grown up with this image and idea that one day they meet their prince, they build up a life with him, and yes, they have children, whatever. But that doesn't mean that this is only for older women, because believe me, young girls have this dream stronger maybe than an older woman. And I'm 43, I'm not married, I've never been married, and I don't have kids, and I'm free. Yeah, I can do whatever I want. I have my freedom, I have my financial freedom, I can go wherever I want, and I'm not tied by anything. But that is rare, because many people that is my age, they already been married before, 1 or 2 times, sometimes they have kids, they have financial troubles, they have tied of mortgages, homes, they have debt, they have all kind of problems. So yes, thinking that you meet with an older woman and she want to settle or she want this. Some women of my age that already been married before more than once and have kids, yes, they don't want to settle down. So now the ball is turned to you, younger guy. Yes, it is turned to you, because now you meet this type of woman that already been married before and have kids, and you are starting in life and you're dating a woman of this age. Yeah, maybe the idea can come to your mind as well. What if later in life you want kids and she doesn't want because she has it already? Because in my experience, some of my girlfriend in their 29 and her boyfriend was what, 25, so they only had what, 3 years age difference, and she was obsessed to have kids, but he didn't want. Well, he was not completely not for the idea, but because they were fighting so much about it, he started to be worried to have kids with her. But you also have guys 39, men that are 39. This is a very interesting, spicy category of men that turn 39 somehow suddenly panic. Many of them that I know, I'm not saying everyone, but they panic and they look and they're single, they are not married, and they suddenly they want kids, but they want kids with anyone, any woman that want it. That's the kind of men I met, huh? Not as a boyfriend, me, but as a friend, talking to those guys. I meet few of them, they were 39 and they were panicked. They just wanted kids with anyone. If the woman didn't want kids, if the girl they met didn't want kids, they didn't want to date her. So there's all kind of things out there. But let me be clear, age is no way a key indicator of a relationship success or not. It's not. In my experience, in my previous experience with dating a younger man, I must say it was a wonderful relationship. It's not because you're younger, because there are a lot of guys now, they're younger, they're so serious, and I'm like, oh my god, what's going on, you know? And I must say, no, age is not a key indicator of the success of a relationship. In my case, what destroyed my relationship was the disrespect and the lack trust. Guys, younger guys, that you date a younger girl or older woman and you're young and you're just discovering this whole thing, I would say try to be a better guy. Girls are not toys, and yes, you will get problem with any girls if you're with a girl that love you and you're in a relationship with her, and you guys start to talk to some girls on the internet, on social media, or there's always something tricky and your girlfriend don't like it, and then you turn this situation that she has a problem, you don't care about how she feels, it's bothering her, you don't want to talk about it, and you continue this kind of thing will destroy any relationship of any age, any moment, and any situation. Because you know, a woman is fragile like this. It's really fragile from the man that you want love from. As a woman, all you want and when you care about, if this guy that you like you, that's period what you care about. You don't care there are other women, you know there's other woman, so what? There is other guy. You only care, well, for my case anyway, that the guy that I like me, and that we focus on doing what makes us happy. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. But when there are so many people, they are with someone, and that's when they start the disrespect. They either talk about other girl or behaving they don't care care about you, or they're giving you so many reasons to worry about trusting them. And let me tell you guys, trust is one of the pillars of a relationship. You cannot do about it. You cannot build a home and don't have that foundation of trust there. Another one is respect. And you continue. Love himself alone cannot carry the foundation of a home and make it work. If you disrespect your partner, if you give a reason to not trust you over and over again, and you don't care how she feels, then eventually the relationship will end. But it doesn't end because she wants to settle down, she wants kids, you want to see other people. No, it's ending because of that. Disrespect and miss of trust will destroy any relationship in a long run or any day. Some people, they end it today. They don't even wait tomorrow. You're talking and you disrespected somebody, or they find something that they don't trust you, they will end it today. So please, everyone, remove this idea that age is a problem and age could be a reason for a relationship between an older woman and a younger guy to not work. And despite that I met so many people that judge it in my side, I also met thousands of people that was envious about it, that was wondering about it. It showed you that this thing is real out there, and people don't even step in it to try it because they have this idea that you will not work or whatever. This pressure that guys get, that if I'm with an older woman, she want to settle down, she want a relationship, she want kids. Well, you know what? People do what people do when they're in love. When you're in love, you want to kiss the person, you're having sex with them, you're planning things, you want to pass time with them. That's what being in love with. People want to just meet some for one night stand. And of course, if you just want to meet somebody for one night stand, why you worry about? Just do your stuff. Take young, old, middle, everybody, and do your thing. Why you worry about? But how is it crazy? You just met somebody and you don't even know who they are. You don't even know their name. And the first thing you worry about is my age okay? Do you like my age? Excuse me, but what your age can do for me? Sorry, no. But the truth is, in this day and time, there's so many younger guys having the wrong behavior with girls. All girls. Doesn't matter of her age. It's like they just discover something. They don't have enough. They have not enough. That they have a beautiful girlfriend, not so beautiful girlfriend, a kind girlfriend, a girl that is no good, whatever. It's never enough. The truth is, they want to try as much as possible. And if they settle with one girl, if she's the best girl, the most beautiful girl in the world, they still feel they're losing out. Now, you can see, right? Everybody, you can see where the problem is. The problem is in here. Your personality. If you have no confidence about who you are, your choice, and sticking by that, and you don't have more goals than hitting the girls, this is your only goals in life, is hitting the girls, then yes, having all the girls in the world will never be enough. It will never be enough, right? So it's not about these girls or this woman want this or that. Is you are not satisfied with what you have and you are lacking confidence, because you need to have confidence to be okay with your choice, to defend that. Because when you take these girls there in the middle of your crowd with your friends and family, and if your friends and family don't like her, who is there to stand up for her? If you don't have confidence and you are, I don't know, a people pleaser, then this girl is left alone to defend herself. And if you meet people that are prejudiced about it, that your girlfriend is older than you and they already do not like your girlfriend because the point that she's older than you, with the idea in their mind, it's not their relationship, it's not their life, but friends and family sometimes they make it their business. So yes, you need to know who you are before you enter a relationship, especially with somebody maybe older or younger. It's the same for the woman. If you dating a younger guy, and now because the pressure on the woman are 10 times doubles down the guy, because she's getting that this guy she's dating is not a man, that is not good enough, he's just a kid, and you're gonna get this pressure everywhere. And let's not talk about when you get problem with this guy and you start talk with other people about the problem, they put the finger on you, that it's you selected this guy that is a kid and now you have problem with him. Well, you brought this problem to yourself, so you don't have any sympathy from other people what's going on with you in that relationship. So it's very important. The number one ingredient of success in the relationship, or the woman dating a younger guy, is confidence about who you are, and that you're not a people pleaser that can be manipulated to look in validation from other people, because the validation you may not receive. There are so many attacks toward that sort of relationship. You need to be ready for it. You need to be ready for it. You will get this judgment often from many people. Now for the younger guy, there's also another pressure, and he's hearing about all of this from his friend constantly, and seeing his friends, seeing different girls, maybe every week, going out, club. And you know what? It can get inside your head, especially if the first relationship you had from starting dating is with an older woman. You didn't have the experience to try other girls. You didn't date. You straight away went to a relationship. Then I believe anyone who has this situation will get the pressure to wonder, how is it like to just see a girl and sleep with her, or having a threesome, or doing all kind of things? Because we human, we always think that we are missing out on something, and the other people out there, they're getting the whole big better deal than us. They're getting the threesome, the foursome, the tensome. They're getting different girls every night. But the reality, that is not the reality. That is not the reality. So this is the second challenge in this kind of relationship, older woman dating younger guy, is you have those fantasy that is not real. And then you have so many barriers that you see in your future with this person. They want kids. They don't want kids. Or they're gonna get, their body gonna change, or all kind of thing. Oh, I cannot go out. Oh, I cannot see my friend. Oh, I cannot club in. Oh, I cannot. My advice is, the relationship that you have is exactly the same for any other relationship. Even if you had a relationship with a younger girl, you're not missing out on anything. The ingredient is, and the key is, for any relationship, if you want something, or any of the two of you want something, the key is to talk about it. Some people may want a threesome, then talk about it and see if your partner want to do it. It can be that they want to do it, or it can be it's not for them. Then it's a good idea to know it now that this is not going to work, and you both go to separate way. Everybody and every relationship, you are free to go. You are never in a prison with this person and you cannot go, That is not true. This is where the pressure is for some guys out there. They feel like they enter in a relationship with a girl or with a woman and they are stuck there. You're not stuck there. But the reality, the reason some of you can feel stuck there is because your eyes is getting bigger as the size of your stomach. You want this woman that is investing on you, that you love, that you have something else with, that you have something solid with, that your friends have not experienced it yet, because they've been running around girls after girls. They have not even started the first relationship yet. They don't even know what it is. They're giving you advice about your relationship, but they never lived it. They have no idea what's going on there. They just have an idea, and that's what some of you are taking advice from. What about the family? Oh wow, some of you cannot even closely investigate and analyze what the relationship your family are building with the woman that you want to be with. And maybe when you see that this relationship is not even there, you don't even try to help to build it, because maybe yourself, you don't feel that this is gonna last. This is the biggest challenge in the relationship between older woman, a young guy. Right from the start, you have this thing to wonder if it's gonna last. You don't have it when you meet somebody of your age or somebody else, but in that relationship, the question is it gonna last? Is on everyone's mind, and everyone's minds have pretty much decided it will not work because of the age gap, right? Okay, so it is these things to not live in the present moment that is destroying the relationship. People are projecting the future, so they start to catastrophize things, seeing black and white future, no opportunity, and they don't live in a moment. And if they dare to live in a moment, they see that, my God, I'm so happy with this person. But no, they cannot do that because everything else is pushing them to look what they don't have. On both sides, they don't have in that relationship. But there's no proof they don't have that. If you want to date other people, all you need to do is to tell your partner, I'm sorry, I like you, but I haven't lived yet. I don't feel I have lived yet, and I want to go date other people. So you do that. But the worst things to do is to stay with your partner, and then you start to look at other women, and your partner notice that. Then you start to fight about this kind of thing because they don't feel loved, they don't feel respected. They start to get anxious because they don't want to lose you. They start to wonder because for the woman, the older woman, the challenge also is she's getting told from every corner that this relationship will not work because you're young and you're not serious. So when a younger guy it's proving this to partner that he's not serious, it doesn't mean it. He's with her, but he's not committed, he's not respecting her, and he's looking out for something that is missing. Then trust me, as an older woman, all you want to do is like, okay, you know what, I'm letting you go. And she will break up with you, not because she doesn't love you, because you haven't showed her that you want to be with her. For her, somehow she hear that apparently that you're missing something, that she's taking something from you. So if this woman love you, she will let you go, so she doesn't take something from you. You see, you look at this younger guy and people are saying he hasn't lived yet, he's missing something, and you start to believe it, that maybe yes, he's losing out something of his life to be with you, and you're taking something from him. And you know what, it's also similar for the younger guy. When a younger guy is dating an older woman that have never been married and she wants to be married and she has no kids, and you hear about things like her clock is ticking, and you feel like you also get told that you are taking something from her, you're blocking her, you are taking something from her, she's going to lose and she will never get back. So this is it, guys, this is the real challenge. That's what's going on here. But let me tell you, none of them, despite that it seems real, it's only fear. It's nothing about love here, it's all about fear. You're getting scared by other people, by yourself, by your own thought. But if you stop for a minute and breathe and look and live the present moment, you realize there's nothing wrong here. It's just two people seeing where this is gonna go, and you cannot see the best of the situation if you sabotage it. And when you don't feel very good and you think about all those things, that you're losing out on something, she's losing out on something, you sabotage it somehow, and somehow both of you will push each other away, so you break up. And where's the love out of this? This is the problem. My advice for this kind of relationship is try as much as possible to not compare your life to other people, and to not be too much in the future, concerning yourself about the future. Try to build the best life that you can today for yourself, however you want it. You are free. You are free anytime to tell your partner, I want to go clubbing, I want to try something else, I want to do this. But you must know also what you have is so precious. Having somebody that you met, that you love, this is precious. And yet we all can meet thousands and millions of people. This is, maybe you won't meet that precious thing twice in your life. You meet different precious, but not this one. So don't sabotage it just because you feel you cannot do it, just because you feel like, this is going to be fucked up, this is going to be fucked up. You know what, I used to talk about, I want to get kids, I want to get married, because that's what my girlfriend is telling me, like, oh, if you want to get married and have kids now because you're 43, hurry up now, do it today, you got to get rid of him. That's what the advice I get. But nobody knows that this is not important for me, getting married and have kids. It's not important for me. I'm sorry. It's not because I'm a woman that automatically I want children. Children is a lot of work. I'm 43 years old, I don't have kids, I didn't worry about that. It's because it's not in my priority. If it was in my priority, then now, yeah. But what is this expectation people have on you? They want you to leave your partner today because you got to make the kids today. So what they think is going on here? So you think like what? You leave your partner today, you go to the street tomorrow, and on let's say that you leave your partner on Monday, and you go out on Tuesday and you meet a guy, and on Wednesday you're pregnant? What the hell? I don't want to date someone just to get married and have kids. I want to marry and have kids with the guy that wants it with me, because we love each other. And you know, I've accepted that maybe it will never happen, and that's fine with me, and I can live with that. But I certainly cannot live with the idea to leave somebody that I love because of his age, and because he cannot give me what society expects of me to have. No, this is my life, and I want to live it how it makes me happy. And you know what, the truth is, I don't look 43 years old, and I don't feel so much attracted by older men. One is because they have a lot of issues, you know. They've been married before, they had kids, they have financial issues, their body are not that nice. I'm sorry, but attraction does matter. It doesn't matter for somebody out there, that's fine. But it's also one thing also, if you're a woman, you didn't age, you did not age, then that also is difficult for you to date somebody older, the same age than you, because you may not feel attracted by them. I basically don't want to be dating somebody that already been married and had kids. It's not something that attracts me. So yeah, I'm very interested by younger guys. I find them very interesting, and it's not just younger guys, I must say, because they are so, you know, they're people all age that are interesting. But my partner, I didn't care. He can be 50 years old or whatever age. And when I met him, he was 19, and you know what, in that time I met him, I had so many guys older than me, you know, in their 50s, business guys with a lot of money, a lot of stability. I don't know if they were married or not, but I was chased many guys, also younger guys in that time, you know, very good looking guy. But my boyfriend, when I met him when he was 19, I fell in love with him and I trusted him completely. Yeah, and that's what I went for, and I didn't care about his age. Please do not reject a relationship because of the age of somebody. That's just crazy, you know. I mean, I have a hero, and that's Alexander the Great, and Alexander the Great conquered the whole Europe and made the whole, you know, world shake at age 19. And I meet actually so many younger guys, oh my god, in the 19, 20, and they're so serious. They are more serious than the guy that is in the 40, because there are some playboy also in 40, 50, even 60 that don't care anymore. They are playboy. It's just embarrassing. They're just you know, charmers and out of control guys. So you have everything in this world. What I would say is really the key of the success of any relationship, doesn't matter of the age, is communication. You have to communicate what you want honestly. You have to communicate honestly what you want. You have to avoid and value to not bring problem at home to your relationship. Do not bring problem at home of jealousy, of control, of disrespect, and of trust, because those problems, once you open the door, it will take some time, but it will destroy the relationship. Women cannot handle too much problem of trust, and so is men. But do not bring problem in your relationship. Take time to know the person. Don't enter a relationship if you don't want to. Don't be in a relationship with somebody just because they say I want a relationship. Don't do it. Just date them and enjoy, but live the moment, because that's all you got. If you die today, it is today that you die. Even if you plan some stuff in the future, you could be 15 years old and plan it to do this and that in your life, but then you die today, then that's a waste of time, because all this time you've been stressed to think about the future. And guys, let's not forget, I'm French, and right now Macron is the president of France. And Macron, at age 15, he went for his teacher Brigitte, his teacher at age 15. She had 3 kids. She was married to an investment bank guy, so she was with a guy that had a very high function, and one of her kid was in school with Macron and had the same age. And this guy at age 15 went for her. He said, I'm gonna marry you. Let me say what the difference between Macron at age 15 and some of the guy we have now. They come to a relationship, and doesn't matter the age here, but let's say the woman is old like Brigitte, and they're like already put in stop, already put in their mind that this relationship will not work. They have not had that confidence on themselves that that this is the person they want to be with, and they are gonna leave it. Even if you leave it for 10 days, but you leave it, you lift it. You're not with somebody and resisting in the same time to be happy, because so many people do that. They are with someone and they're resisting to be happy. God knows what, because they're afraid they're gonna hurt or something, whatever. But this is the difference. When Macron came in to Brigitte and say, I am gonna marry you, and she was married already, she had kids already, she was married already, everything. That did not cut this guy out. The parents of Macron sent him somewhere else to forget this woman, and he could not forget about her. He has made up his mind, and that is the key. That is the key in everything in this life. You got to make up your mind what you want. Yes, you got to make up your mind what school you want to do, what study, what you're going to eat tonight, what you're going to wear, where you want to live, what you like, what kind of job you want to do, so then you can, perform and get the right competence to be in that job. And you also want to decide how much money you want to live well in life. Do you want a car? Do you want a home? Do you want to travel? Do you want what? And yes, one of the decision that you need to make up your mind is, this girl I see over there and I've been seeing some time and I feel good with, do I want to be with her? And some people out there, they're making the other person wrong, that it is because we are fighting, it is because you do this, you do that. No, it's none of that. It's because you have not made up your mind that this person, this guy, this girl is the person you want to be with. Because from the moment you make up this mind, you're no longer fighting, resisting that, resisting your feeling, resisting what's going on in the relationship, resisting to have the good time, resisting to live everything that should be lived, that are good in it. You won't do that. And yes, we mess up our relationship because we have not made up our mind. We have not made up our mind that this is the person I want to be with. That doesn't mean to make up your mind that this is the person I want to be with for life. But right now, this is the person I want to be with, feel good with. This is the person I want to sleep with, that I want to see. I feel good with them. I love being at home with them. And yes, I can go somewhere else. I can go to Japan and they are in the UK, and I can feel good to think and miss them and come back home and know they are there, and be comfortable to have that person. But in this day of time, so many people, they see and hear so many options going on out there, that the grass are greener from the other side. So they start to take their partner for granted, and then they don't admit that, and they're making their partner wrong, that their partner, there's something missing with them, that this and that. It's not this and this and that. You have not made up your mind. This sample is alive around us. We look at the example of Macron and Brigitte. Macron made up his mind. We look at the relationship of Celine Dion and her husband. Celine Dion, who was the youngest one, made up her mind. We see some of those relationships, and they go on, and they become a power couple that pretty much succeed on everything they are doing in their life. They reaching higher. And that's the thing about partnership. It's not just about you have somebody you're sleeping with. It is partnership. It's so powerful. Love is really the most powerful energy on earth, and it's going through us to another person, and we feel it from for another person through us. It's beautiful. And this is the message I say to all those players out there, all these little players out there that think it's so fun to go from one partner to another, to cheat on their partner, to do this and that. And yes, and what about all those girls that I didn't get? Well, what I say to them, go for it. Have as many girls that you want, but the real thing cannot just be swapped around. So guys, I will end this long video now, and I will say thank you so much for your time. Make up your mind. Do not look for problem where there is no problem. You meet somebody you feel good with, try to live the moment, meditate together, talk to each other, challenge each other, communicate. You'll see how beautiful this is. And yes, the relationship between a younger guy and an older woman is fantastic. It's really fantastic, you inspire each other back and forth. That's how beautiful it is. It's really truly is. Okay, so I will leave you with that, and looking forward to speak to you in another video.
Hey, all work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for wherever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher.